He was captured and he was executed.
Reserve Lieutenant Colonel Darrell Vanderveld could not keep silent.
Silence in the face of evil is collaboration with evil.
He was a military prosecutor in Guantanamo until he decided to speak out against the corruption of justice he found there.
Our fighting men and women who are putting themselves in harm's way, they're not fighting for rigged kangaroo trials.
That's exactly the kind of trial Colonel Vanderveld says they were getting at Guantanamo. And he should know. He was the lead prosecutor in 7 cases. When Darrell arrived there in May 2007, he was fresh from the battlefield in Iraq.
I wanted to punish them. I wanted vengeance.
I would characterize him as a true believer.
Major David Fracht was the defense attorney in the case that would ultimately compel Darrell to risk everything. Mohammed Jawad was accused of throwing a hand grenade at 2 U.S. Special Forces soldiers in 2002, injuring them severely. At the time, this Afghan boy was 16 or 17 years old. His case was prosecuted aggressively by Vanderveld.
So it was clear to you that he was guilty?
I had no doubt in my mind, based on what I had received, that he would be convicted.
But a chance discovery would reveal that important evidence in the case had been withheld.
I saw something that floored me.
In the evidence file of an unrelated trial, Vanderveld discovered Jawad had made a statement to military investigators, a statement that was backed up by the U.S. Guard Force at his prison.
That he had been hooded and slapped, that he had been shackled, hooded, and thrown downstairs.
And you knew nothing about this as the prosecutor in his case?
I knew nothing about the existence of the statement.
How's that possible?
The evidence was in a state of chaos.
By law, Vanderveld had to share his discovery with the defense. He now believed Jawad was tortured, even though he had no intelligence to offer. And he did not believe Jawad could be convicted.
I think that he was just as appalled by what he found in those records as I was.
Fracht says that discovery changed Darrell Vanderveld forever. He couldn't ignore the violations of law he discovered, critical evidence that was missing, lost, or withheld.
The rules are applicable to everyone. There is no exception. There are no different forms of justice.
That led Vanderveld to make the most agonizing decision of his life. In September 2008, he resigned from the military commissions.
So your conscience is clear?
My conscience is not clear. I prosecuted Mohammed Jawad for too long. I participated in the commissions for too long.
The Pentagon, in a statement to CBS News, said Vanderveld's statements are proven to be unsubstantiated. He received a poor evaluation report, which effectively ends his military career.
You do the right thing, you will forever be grateful that you did it, no matter what happens to you.